how do I ensure that parrots are going to get along? I had a question specifically about parrotlets, but I think out here this morning I have a great example. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 parrots out, and no one is fighting. They're making a mess, but no one's fighting. I'm going to have some cleaning to do. One of the ways I ensure that parrots are going to get along, whether it's in a cage or out here, is I have multiple food stations. Oh, I forgot. Did I already say hi? I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bomb. Please be sure to get your copy on Amazon.com. Available as an ebook or a hardcover. A soft cover. So that you have everything that you need to provide a quality life for your parrots, so you can then enjoy quantities of bliss with them. So if you look at this, what I've got over here is they've got palm seeds or nuts. I don't know. They're little. There's so many palm varieties. I'm not sure exactly. But Hopper's over there enjoying the palms, and he's getting ready to jump onto what looks like a cage but is really a perch. Up there at the top with Quetzal are the palm seeds. Right there. Oh, he was poking his head out of the tube. Right there is Quantum. So Hopper and Quetzal are kikes, the tricolored. And the butt right there is a Cape Parrot, just like her. So because I have a couple different places, here's the African Greys, with food, really 3 places with 2 food options, we haven't had any problems. When you're putting parrots together, you have to initially put them in separate cages side by side just to see how they do. When they start to get closer together, it means that they're getting along. See what that noise is? And those 2 actually like each other, but they're making noise. Oh, no, that's Macy. Macy doesn't like them as well. But smaller parrots, like parrotlets, if you put them in a new cage together, that usually works. In other words, you don't want someone to claim a territory. So when you put 2 parrots into a new cage, especially when they're smaller parrots, it's easier to do. Larger parrots, I wouldn't do it. I would put them side by side for a while first and watch them and look for clues that they're seeking to be with each other. But when you put smaller parrots into a cage side by side, smaller parrots into a cage, what you do is you pick a new cage, and I always have multiple feeding stations. Certainly never one. Oh my. Everybody okay over there? But if not, 2 or 3, so that everyone can go get their own food, and now there's less to fight about. The fights are going to be about territory or food. So if it's a new cage and it's new to everyone, then there isn't going to be a territory war because no one owns it. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, the kites, man, I can't believe it. They had the capes fly off. Generally, everyone's clears the way for the capes. Hi, Tesla. How are you? And there goes Tesla. Sometimes he goes into the palm. So if it's a new cage, there's less to fight about. And if there's multiple feeding stations, there's nothing as far as food to fight about goes, because everyone can have food. And everyone's a little uncomfortable in a new cage because it's no one's territory. So it's a really good way to make sure that everyone is getting along. But then you have to watch them and just make sure, just like we're watching these guys, we don't leave them out by themselves. So whether it's the same species or it's different species, you just watch them. Same species is more likely to get along. And that's how you minimize issues with the territory wars, and make sure that you could put 2 parrots together. It's really good for the parrots, so I strongly recommend it. But like I said, for example, everyone I have out here, I would put side by side first. They'd have to get to know each other in their own cage which means you would need 3 cages. For example, I would need 1 cage for Venus on the left, who has always been a plucker, but is actually doing better. I would need 1 cage for Adonis on the right, and then a 3rd cage to put them in when I feel like they're getting close to each other and they're ready to start to share a space. And then I would test it. And if it's not working, I would put the 2 back in their own cages. And you watch when they're in their own cage to see that they're not getting as far apart from each other in the cages as possible. You watch for them to be coming close together to the point to where if there were no cage walls, they would be together. And that's how you know that they're seeking. They might be trying to beak each other, they might be trying to reach for each other, that kind of thing. And boy, that Adonis, hi sweetie, you've just like annihilated those morning veggies, but there's some sweet potato you could eat. Eat the sweet potato. Eat the sweet potato. So that's how you do it to make sure that your parrots are getting along and make sure that they are happy and healthy so that you can have a blissful bond with them. Thank you for joining me in this blissful video. As always, thank you for watching the ads. It helps me support my flock. And please be sure to leave a comment. Oh, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. That helps me grow my channel. And if you have any questions about parrots, leave a comment below. Visit parrotbliss.com to get Tink's must-have Parrot Relief CBD oil, which helps build a stronger immune system. As a matter of fact, they have some hemp oil and they have a little bit of CBD in there. And join Parrot Bliss Flock, our Facebook group, and we will catch you next time.